Life has defeated death. We are in the middle of the joyful season of Easter. This is all good news. This is all great news. And yet, I wonder, in the middle of our busy lives, at home, at work, at school, can we still hear him? In the gospel we just heard, Jesus says, "My sheep hear my voice, I know them, and they follow me." What a comforting image, huh? That the Lord calls to us not as strangers, but as his own. But there's a challenge here. Are we listening? You gotta admit, our lives are full of distractions and noise. Our minds are full, our hearts are full, so that it's not always so easy to hear the voice of our shepherd. Sometimes we barely notice the voice of God. Let's begin with the obvious: digital distractions. In our suburban homes, we're surrounded by screens. Telephone screens, TV screens, laptop screens. Notifications buzz, emails pile up. Social media pulls us into endless scrolling. We check the news, we check the weather, we check the score, and sometimes we check out of prayer. Maybe we wake up in the morning, put a phone in our hand, and then at night when we go to bed, simply reverse the process. Somewhere in the middle of it all, Jesus is calling. I'm here. I know you. Follow me. Then there's the inner noise, mental and emotional clutter, let's call it. We worry about our families, about work, about the future. We carry regrets from the past. And we worry about what people might think of us. Our minds are full, our hearts are anxious. But the risen Lord doesn't come with chaos. He comes through locked doors and says, "Peace be with you." The question is, do we give him room to speak? There's also the cultural noise, the constant pressure to be successful, to look the part, to have it all together. It's easy to get caught up in the aspirations of the perfect family, living in the perfect home with maybe a couple of members who are worried about the next promotion at work, or a couple of members who are anxious about the next achievement at school. But Easter doesn't come to us with appearance. Easter comes to us through surrender, simplicity, grace. Jesus didn't rise from a palace. Jesus rose from a tomb. And what about busyness? We fill our schedules with sports practices, meetings, events, errands. We are so busy running around that sometimes we're running on empty. We're so busy that we don't take time just to be with God. Easter isn't just a season on the church's calendar. It's a call to each of us to take some time to simply walk with the Lord. Entertainment, too, can drown out the divine. We have instant access to music, movies, old TV shows, podcasts, games. Now, none of these things are bad in themselves. It's just that they pile up so that there's not as much time for silence. And silence, said Pope Benedict XVI, silence is the language of God. Are we ever still enough that we can hope to understand that language? So how do we hear him? We start small. Maybe just 10 minutes of quiet per day. No phones, no TV, just us and the Lord. Maybe open up a Bible, maybe come to this church to sit in front of the tabernacle, maybe go for a walk in nature, not just to listen to the birds or the breeze, but to listen to your own heart. Jesus is speaking. The shepherd has not gone away. But in our busy, noisy lives, we have to choose to listen. This Easter season, let's not just use our lips to proclaim Christ is risen. Let us use our hearts to listen for the risen Christ. Let us follow the voice of the one who conquered the grave and who called us by name.